Hello everybody, welcome in for a Saturday. Hope you're doing well out there. G'day, g'day. Welcome back to Rookie to Roadie here with Real Betis. Season checks the title 11 of the save, our second full one at Real Betis. And hopefully today we stop losing, well no, we haven't lost yet this season. Stop drawing games at home, because we could be in a way better position if that wasn't the case last stream. That got really annoying because we're not playing very good teams at the moment. And we're dropping points at home like we're away all the time. When we go away from home, we're fine. But for some reason, at home, we're just weird stuff's happening. So hopefully the RNG's been reset a couple of days. That won't be happening. We've got some Champions League action. We're going to start for Millicao, who we play away. They did beat us 2-1 in the first leg of, I believe it was the round of 16 in the Europa League last year. So it's not a given this, but I'd like to think we can get the job done over them. Because we're going to take it pretty seriously, like with most games today. But if you're over on YouTube and you like the stream/save, thumbs up helps push it out greatly. And on Twitch, a good old follow and whatnot. Get the admin out the way early. But let's go and show you what's going on. So first game, because there's a prediction live now, Champions League. We're in a good spot here. We got a home win over Chelsea. It actually made a change to our passing directness. Oh, sorry, not passing directness. Playing through press at halftime in that game, instead of trying to bypass it, just went balanced, and that made a huge freaking difference in that game. So we picked up a win over Chelsea, drew at Dortmund, before then got a win in Romania. So we're up there in fifth. We're about to play for Millicao, who have not had a good start. So we'd like to think, even on the road, this is going to be a good one for us. The fixtures, you can see what happened last stream though, because we started off with the Dortmund game, I believe, Dortmund, because we included Dortmund and Chelsea. 1-1 at Dortmund, but those there are the really annoying results. Sevilla are honestly not going that great in the save. Alaves aren't, and Levante aren't, so the fact we're drawn with all those teams at home, really annoying. We're great on the road, like big wins on the road, clean sheets, but for whatever reason, the other night, I'm not really sure what was happening there, but we were just not winning at home. Thankfully, teams behind us have been kind of just as bad, but the fact we've got 4 draws, it does mean that Real Madrid can go level with us on points with their game in hand. So, I mean, we could be in a way better spot. We could be like on 34 points and having a bit of a laugh right now, but we're not. So it's a little bit frustrating what was going on the other night, but hopefully today we're going to be better. A lot of the teams we take on are, in that area. So hopefully it'll be all right. Even Atletico Madrid, who looks, I think, our toughest game in the league before we get into the sort of month-long gap, if we can hopefully get that far before tomorrow. They're not going super great either. So I'm hopeful for quite a few points, especially the Zaragoza sort of Oviedo games. We haven't played those sort of teams yet. So yeah, hopefully can at least hold on to top spot, but the draws are really frustrating, having got for a really tough first part of the season. Haven't really cashed on that. But we're going to play for Millicao up first. We've still got a couple of players out injured. Simoy is probably going to have to wait till the next international break to come back. So we're a little bit light in midfield on the bench. We've got Calvo and Tricani, who are only okay. It's a real young midfield bench, and Mavambo is still out for about the same time. So again, a player probably waiting until after the international break. Pablo Garcia is now back. I'm not going to start him against Millicao. Go Molina. He had a really good game a couple ago on the road against Athletic Bilbao, so that was quite handy because he shouldn't be that good, but yeah, he had a blinder for us there. Otherwise, going with what's currently, I think, the best team. You could argue Molina should be in there over Lynn Nielsen. This might be the sort of game where we think about that, actually, just to try and keep sort of player fitness all right. But anyway, we're going to take on for Millicao. Should be a game that we can win, especially on the road. Honestly, feel more confident on the road than I do at home at the moment, even though it doesn't make a lot of sense. But just a couple of injuries, but not going too badly here. We are only supposed to be the third best team in Spain. It's just a bit frustrating because we did win the league invincible last season. We are kind of on track for it still, but just some really weird draws. Hopefully get over that soon. But I think I've padded enough now for the prediction to have ended. It has. So yeah, let's get into this game. So Molina at right wing, and we made that change there at left back as well. So just a couple of changes there. So just keep an eye on what's happening here on something. Just quickly, what is going on? 318 is the next thing I need to keep an eye on. Okay. In the background, happy days. Right. So here we go. On the road, Champions League. Are people praising us? Because I don't think they should be. We'll tell them they are. They shouldn't be. Because, yeah, I was pretty annoyed with the other night. We weren't losing, so that's the main thing. But we were, they felt like losses. How's the squad? Oh, we're kind of confident. And everything starts at the back. Right, here we go. A ground that we have lost at before. They've got a Zarate kid in defensive midfield. What a series that was back in the day. Prime Spencer FC. Hard to top, isn't it? Wheel of Fortune. Zarate kid. All that sort of stuff. The Elgato career mode. But here we go. Champions League to kick things off today. We've got Liverpool in our other game before the break. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I think it might be at Anfield too. I have to think a bit. Yeah, not too sure. But I feel good. I've got a winning shirt on, kind of. I actually think Crusaders might lose tonight, but yeah. I'm not sure about the first five. He's from Tasman, where I live. He's our third choice first five for AMPC team. He's starting for the frickin' Crusaders. I'm not sure what they're clearly injuries. So Moana's an upset chance tonight. This is an interesting start. Thankfully that ball was a bit too deep. I did predict the Man United draw this morning though, so I might be on. Hopefully I'm wrong in the rugby game and I've got my semi-upset out the way there in the EPL this morning. I think the only one I got wrong this morning was in Serie A actually. Genoa or Udinese being Genoa or something. Oh, Molina. Oh, where does this guy come from? He can't even play the position he's supposed to play defensively. And he's just doing a wonderful job for us at the moment. Merck to Ondo. Molina's just, the guy's twisted. He can't keep an eye on the run. Takes on the shot, which I thought was an interesting option, but Rissa gets rinsed. 1-0 early. This is a right, good start. Let's get the vibes up early. Come on, FM. I have faith in you as a game. As an entertaining way for me to just chill and spend a couple of hours and not get stressed out. I'm feeling that vibe today, please. Oh, that was an interesting little pass there from Gigamyam. Okay, we've actually kept that, fortunately. Twice. Oh, Larray. I shouldn't have spoken. Do not concede like this. Got Santos. He did have one game last stream where he came out big for us a couple of times. I think it was the Chelsea game. That's an example there because Larray nearly put us in a big old hole there, and that's the sort of thing that's just creeping into our play for some reason lately. And most of the time teams are making the most of it. So it's a bit of a concern. Bit of slackness compared to the high standards that we set here last season. But hopefully going to be good. Especially against a team like Famalicão, because, you know, that's the one that you'd expect us to get, you know. Could also be a case of just Champions League hangovers in some competitions, or keeping an eye on this comp too much this season maybe, but oh, I don't know, it's all just going a little bit weird. Doesn't quite feel like we're fully at top gear, though even that. The ball for Merck was lovely and they've just parked the bus there in time. Pina goes back to Antonio. Is there still... No, that was the highlight, the Merck chance. Okay. And the XG is really close, but that's obviously through that enormous chance that Larray gave them. Thankfully, we got away with it. If we can get a cushion goal here, that'd be lovely jubbly. As Merck will take this one. Goes near post, no one home. Aguilera into Larray. Oh, yeah, look for Merck. He's in all the space in the world. But he can't hit the target somehow. What on earth was that finish, Merck? quick demand more. We'll see how that goes. Merck's going to come off at the half here on a 6.4 in a yellow. Not having a good time out there. Not right before the half, guys. Come on. You can counter right before the half. I feel like this is just a waste of time highlight, though, to be honest with you. Feels like with 10 seconds to go, this just feels like the game just wasting my time. Wasting my time. I tell you what. Yeah, Aguilera probably could have intercepted that, but obviously the whistle had gone. On top, 1-0. It's alright, isn't it? I mean, it's alright. Let's get Merck off while he's having a stinker for Calvo. Melina scored the goal, so this is getting a bit interesting. Because Garcia is recommended for 45 minutes. Aguilera is a little bit knackered. We'll get Gomez on for him. I'll give Melina an extra 15. I reckon is how we go here. Doing well, but can definitely go better. And just keep going, guys. And listen to me when I say keep going this time. Because, geez, you weren't listening to me last stream. When I said that sort of stuff, you just went sleepies. Jet lag catching up with you from all this European travel, I'm not too sure, but you were doing all sorts of weird stuff to let teams back in games. So already noticing a couple of players out there on yellow hearts. Melina being one, Gigamyan the other. Bardal Ondo. We'll see what happens from this highlight. Might be doing quite a few subs at the hour mark, especially if we can actually get a cushion goal lead. But we're just not quite at our clinical best at the moment. Which is weird. Varsev's having a relatively good season compared to last season. Uh-oh. Yep, we just are so weird at the moment. Garcia, on you come. We'll get a Boubacar on for Gigamyan as well, at the back. Oh, this is a frustrating team at the moment. I'm not sure what's happening. It's a good ball over the top. And Kim has been very disappointing, it has to be said. I'm going to drop Kim, because a lot of the stuff seems to be coming on his side when we do concede goals. Yeah, guys, can we wait? You know, A into G here, please. Encourage, I guess. I mean, both teams have the same amount of shots on target, and I can't really argue they've deserved a goal from this game with that big chance that we prevented through Santos in the first half. But let's hope we get a lead here. I thought we weren't discouraging long shots, to be fair, but I'll just leave it for the moment. Right. Larray! There we go. He's made up for the thing that almost cost us a goal earlier. 2-1. Back in front. That's better. Giovanni Larray giving us a lead, and Pablo Garcia. See, this is why Larray should never be taking the set pieces. So it does actually help when Garcia's on the field with that. Okay, we're going to get the restart, aren't we? Do not concede straight away, guys. Do not concede straight away. Okay, who just got ran past there? Gomez. Okay, Santos has caught it. That's a good start from him. This doesn't always happen with goalkeepers in this year's game. They just flail like they're wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men. Guys. Kim. Oh, thank goodness. Right, Kim, you're coming off. I am fed up with you right now. Last sub, off you get. Vidic, please, you can defend, can't you? He's not on a bad rating, but he just looks so ugh at the moment. Does Kim. So we'll go with the centre-back pairing from last season to try and stop conceding such rubbish goals. Oh, for goodness sake, Pablo. Guys, what are we doing with the ball? Oh. Stop being F-wits. For God's sake, Gomez. Was it Gomez or Garcia? It was down our right-hand side, so I'm not... It was probably Garcia, wasn't it? Or was it Calvo, actually? Either way, I was... And they've got the perfect little help there off the post to get that over the line as well. Why are we so annoying at the moment, people? Like, why? What's going on? I've demanded more. I think I demanded more. Don't be so angry about it. I deserve to demand more from you here. They've worked against Chelsea, so let's see if it works here. Balanced. To be fair, it's not really the creative stuff that's hurting us today. It's the defensive garbage. And we've got a free kick. Right, come on, guys. Please pick up a win here. I'm sick of drawing games. Leray, why are you on the free kick? Either way, it is Leray. Oh, never mind. It works. Hey, referee, don't you rule us out. I'm not taking back the goal. I'm not taking back the goal. The commentator, go. I'm not taking it back. Should be a goal. They left him wide open far post. It's a goal. I'll press it again just to rub it in your face, you silly VAR man. Like, how much further on could you be? Like, he's about 20 metres onside. Why are we checking VAR for that? Frickin' hell game. Right, we'll do time wasting. I do not understand how VAR works in this game. Like, there was no one anywhere near being offside there who was involved in that. Right, praise, because I'm kind of happy with you, I guess. Oh, some of the play, we are really trying to stuff things up sometimes at the moment here. I don't quite get it. But we're just doing well enough. I can't have a team meeting or anything. Because they're not losing, and they're winning enough for it to be passable. 3-2, we get a result for Millicao, which to be fair we didn't do last year, so I should probably be happy with that, but I don't know. Feels like we're well below our best still, but we'll take the win there over the Vibbenhurst, who was in charge for them. Yeah, take that. We're not at our best, because I think that's a very justified way of describing that performance. We get 1.8 million, which is pretty handy as well. So let's pay out on that prediction. And Daniel, yeah, we worked hard for that. So Boubacar gets a winning goal, which is nice, but nice time for the Rays one too. And we are now for the moment on top, depending on what Eintracht Frankfurt do. So we're in a nice spot in the Champions League. And Leray was quite good. Imke, that's right. I remember you now. You beat me last year. That was annoying. Briefly. Right, now, LaLiga, Espanyol, who are 7th. So they're not actually going that badly, this team. We are away from home. So let's get some rest into a couple of these guys, just for a few days, just to make sure they'll be fine. I'm also hesitantly go to play through the press. Our position, we're still higher line. We haven't changed anything. We're just very leaky at the moment. But we've got this game, and then we actually got an international break, to be fair. So hopefully can lay out a good marker before the break, and hopefully then some of these guys will get their act in gear while they're on international duty. Just a little bit more, but Espanyol are in quite good touch. It's going to be an interesting game. Another team that's playing a 4-3-3. Not a super popular formation here in Spain, despite how we've been going the last year or so. Okay, under 18s have lost. That's not on the 19s, sorry, but youth team. Not ideal. If we do... No, I'm looking for something else. That's what I'm looking for. So that might help for some reason. I don't know. Now, Vidic L, 14 on international duty. Goodness me. Any of those? Still not calling up Mavambo. I can't see Simoyas, so I think we're okay there. We'll let them get some game time. Vidic is out, so let's get him resting, and probably just off the bench is easier here. So Roberto and Guillem can go on the bench for this next game. Filete should now be going back down. He's... Yeah, can I remove from position? Thank you. And Mavambo is now in rehab, so that's good too. So the cavalry is coming back, which is nice. We should probably try and start Garcia this next game as well. But Molina's doing a good job, to be fair. So he's been a surprise at right wing. But let's keep picking up the points to make sure that Real Madrid won't go above us without them slipping up, because we have chances to put them away quite early this season and get a... should be a 6-point gap if we weren't drawing so many home games. But we'll try and get Garcia. He is there. I made that change somewhere else. Okay. So hopefully that's the team that we can put out for this next game. What's locked in there currently? Someone's injured. No one important, so that's okay. Unlucky, mate. Oh, you are quite handy. I shouldn't be... Oh, wait, no, you're not. I swear it said you had 5-star potential there briefly. Anyway, I was really concerned about you for a minute, and then it just went away like that. It was more of that FM, because that's actually stress relief, if anything. Now, they won't play direct. I mean, I don't want to play even higher defensively the way we're going currently. Let's try and get the morale in a good spot. It's been on our side. Something not quite clicking here. I don't know what it is at the moment. Scraping by in situations where we should be a bit better. Vastiev not training well. Okay. But Espanyol, I'll get a prediction going for this one. So they are 7th in the league, actually on a bit of a decent run. And we are away, so yeah. That's the right way around. Okay, so prediction live. We want to try and earn some burns, aka channel points. Will probably take a little bit longer than 2 minutes to get there too by the time I go through the goal 50 list. Okay, don't... Oh, actually, Almeria losing is a bit interesting because they're up there. But goal 50, right, we've got no one on this list. Bukayo Saka. Finally not a myth in this universe. Okay, we know about... Yeah, we know. Hopefully this won't take long because we should know about most of these players. Not Camoes though, so that's worth checking. Injury, we do Saliba, Camavinga Jr. Yeah, we know about you. Icon, I'm not sure. Oh, no, we do. Okay. Douay, we should know. Yep. And we obviously know Yamal. He's young enough. We know about him. Okay. Know about Quenda. Surely, yeah. Yeah, we've got most of these guys, I think. Okay, yep. That guy from Newcastle we need to scout, and the PSG guy. Right, now we're getting to the good ones to scout. Slightly. And they're all pretty old outside of Tyler Dibbling. We'll scout him just in case. Okay. Vidic's back apparently, but we'll see if he's actually properly back shortly. But Espanyol, hopefully get a good result against these guys. They are down to 8th at the moment. Who Real Madrid got before the break? Alaves away. They'll probably get a job done there. They get such nice breaks compared to us. I know we play on a Tuesday, but they've got an extra day. They play less games. They do all sorts at the moment. LaLiga to make sure Real Madrid go well. We've got the goal differential over them though, so let's pick up a win here and we'll be going to the break on top of LaLiga. Now Garcia is still only 45. I mean, Molina we might as well keep sticking Molina in there then. But that will be it for this game. Change-wise, I think he's got like 3 goals in his last 4 games or something. Molina, he's one of our best goal scorers at the moment. So we may as well keep him in there. Keys Smith, otherwise that team's okay looking. Oh, Gauchi's been dropped this time. He had a howler against us, I think, last season when we played them. Should be winning, we'll say that, because we're not on that good a run. There's too many orange dots. Lara, how important? I know what we're capable of. They are going well, but we're training kind of well. I think they're... Yeah, don't put words in my mouth, Lara. I tried to praise them, and you went all wingy on me. Okay, Espanyol de Barcelona against Real Betis Balompié. Probably butchered the end of our club name, but what do they expect we don't put anywhere else? No walkouts. Let's crack into it. We are again in the horrific Timu black and green uniforms. Can't afford white numbers. Molina, off he goes early. Oh, Molina. No, okay, never mind. Apparently nothing to get excited about there. While he was making his way into the opposition box inside a minute. But let's get it. Let's get a win. I mean, last stream, on the road we were fine. It was at home we would F things up inconceivably. Ondo, Leray, Molina, Leray, Molina. Oh, okay, block shot. Out to Lynn Nielsen. Hopefully that wasn't the highlight because it was a pretty underwhelming one. Lynn Nielsen, Molina, oh, Merck. Nope, they blocked it again, okay. 2 blocks and a foul. I feel like that's the highlight now. They make sure they get in the way of Merck shots at the moment. They must have cottoned on to the fact he was our top goal and assist getter last season. Good old Mannix. On the front foot, but no pay for it so far, which is always a bit of a concern with us. Oh, that was weird. There's a corner though for the home team. Oh my lord, what's happening? I'm getting slotted, aren't I? I've had a brilliant season in the game, and I'm just deciding that I'm not allowed to win anymore. I mean, that's harsh. We've literally not lost a game all season up until now, but apart from the Super Cup. How have we let that in, guys? There's a guy at the near post, Molina, and there's 2 big, tall centre-backs who should be able to get in the way of that. Okay, 1-0 down at Espanyol. It's a set-piece goal, so I don't know if there's much that we can really do about that. And now Molina's injured, just because apparently right-wingers are just impossible to keep fit here at the moment. 6.35 for Gigamyan. We'll get Garcia on anyway. Oh, Real Madrid must be laughing at us at the moment. We're giving you so many chances to get clear of us and you keep stuffing up. Here we go, a throw, and we've got to go from deep inside our half here, but hopefully we can do it. There's Aguilera, the genie in a bottle, over to Varsev. What can he do? What can he do? Ondo, Varsev, there we go. 1-1, lovely. Stats-wise, we probably deserve that, so that's good. We've at least got it locked up at the half. Good work there down that left-hand side. Mainly from the goal scorer, to be fair. Aguilera found him. 1-2 between him and Ondo. And just nice finish there. Thought it might have touched the arm of Milic. But hard to tell from that angle. But 1-1 is the main thing. We've got things back to all square. Let me encourage them before half-time, please, game. Thank you. We've got 3 minutes of added time here, too. Can we do anything with that? Nope, 1-1. Okay. So, yeah, a bit frustrating they've got that set piece goal against us there, because otherwise, outside a really early chance that we didn't see, it's been mostly one-way traffic, but we do need to win this to make sure that Real Madrid won't go above us with their game in hand. I'll get Journeyman off. He's having a stinker, so Boubacar on for him. And address the team. Just not good enough, guys. You've been crap for a while now, by our standards. I was hoping it was just a one-stream thing, but maybe not. Bartle and Aguilera are a little bit tired. Jeez, he was under a bit of pressure there, the goalie, and we've just given the ball back to them. Oh, how have we not won that off Smith either? Goodness me. Okay, Estanis. Do not let them score a header. The thing popped up. I got worried, but Santos there off the save. It felt like we had a lot of chances to win that ball back. We didn't, but we get away with it. Now let's encourage, I guess. Merck is 6.4. The fact his form is quite important to us, it feels like. Oh, my Lord, Merck. Yeah, you are letting us down at the moment, aren't you? You're like the key driver for this team, and you are just not at your best right now. Mannix, although, if they play balls like that, we might get away with it. Aguilera, please look in the box. Yes, Varsev, right. Not playing well at all, but we're going to get away with it. We'll get Merck off while we've got a chance. Calavo, I guess. Send a message. Get your acting gear, Mr. Merck. But Varsev at the double to make it 2-1. Monadero, thankfully his pass just as bad as Merck's from earlier. And Aguilera does the right thing here across the face of goal. Looked like Quirdos probably dealt with that quite well, but apparently not, and Varsev can kind of nutmeg him and make it 2-1. So we're back in front. Well, we're in front for the first time, actually. So let's hopefully hold on to it. Now Aguilera is having a blinder, but is down to a red heart. Got one more sub to make with this next stoppage though, so I'll kind of just wait and see. It will be Bartle. Do not score from this. Good save, and we'll make sure that this is now going to be a hopeful proper stoppage. So Hebia and Diem and Gomez out left. So that's all our subs used. There was a good save from Santos though. And thankfully no corner after all that. We'll praise because we're still ahead. And start time wasting too. A little bit annoying when we do this so often these days. Let's go more disciplined and a bit time wasty. Luray yellow. Okay, I was about to. I'll lock it anyway, but almost cancel. But we're on the ball from a highlight here. Hebia. Out to Lynn Nielsen. Not go. Oh, I was going to say, don't get trapped in there, guys. Okay, that's actually good work in the air, though, from us. So we've actually recovered well. Somehow. Oh, Varsev he's off. Off the post and offside. So that's slight waste of a highlight. Just enough in that to make me worried. Guys, let's hold firm, come on. 4 minutes. Just go into the break at least on top without having to worry about Madrid's game in hand for the moment. Yep, good, right. A win. Had to fight for that one. But we get the job done, and Varsev in good goal scoring touch, thankfully. And again, not quite at the best. Not sure how much longer we can get away with saying that, but it's true. We are scraping by in some of these games that we should be doing a bit more comfortably in, but on the road, I suppose you take that. They're not going that poorly, isn't it? We'll say we're never concerned, mate. Oh, fascinating tactically. We haven't changed our tactic in over a year, like a year and a half, but you know, it was fascinating. 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, so he's gone for a little while, but at least that comes at a decent time. Bartle's tired. We've got an international break coming up now, so that's annoying. Can I set? No, because we got the thing about international instructions. Right, it was this one. Can I? Yes, I can. Lovely. Where is Mr. Bartle? I want to. I can't. Cool. Let's give you 1 week of no pitch or gym work. I'll try that. Okay. But the genie in a bottle starting to pick up some form also, mate. We'll give him a. Anyway. He is being rested already. Okay, cool. So let's go forward. We've got Villarreal off the back of the break. They're a 9th at home, which is honestly more concerning than playing away at the moment. But hopefully, come back. The players will be nicely energized and ready to go. And we'll start to hit our stride a bit more. Actually, got Lille in the Champions League next. Why do I think it was Liverpool? Must be a bit later on. Right, Barca have won. They're still kind of in the hunt, even though we actually beat those guys at the new camp. I suppose that's the one good thing. We've got the, on paper, toughest games all season out of the way early with Real Madrid and Barca away from home, and got 4 points out of those 2 games, which is pretty nice, has to be said. Just wait and see what happens here for Real. Those 2 games in hand. A little bit worrying. Would have played one of them by now, just not too sure what the result is. Weird how time gets updated, but the table doesn't. Anyway, in the background. But much bigger issues in this year's game, so we won't go about it too much, as the scouts are busy during the international break, it looks like. So our last little stint here before the break that's going to come up in about a month off the back of when we come back, or just before then. We've got like a little 3-week burst here of games. Midweek, weekend, just bam, bam, bam to get through before we have a break here in Spain. So hopefully we'll get through all that in today's stream. I can sort of do a bit of the other stuff tomorrow before we come back for that actual stream itself. Alaves have held Real Madrid to a draw, so we aren't outright proper leaders of the Liga. So that's nice. So Real Madrid, kind of like us, just having a really weird period at the moment. So no one's really going that well here in Spain at the moment, as to be said. Right, let's just get rid of some of these average ones off our short list, which seems to be quite a few of them. Yeah, nice. That from Alaves. We'll take that. Aguilera and Varsi Team of the Week. It's probably deservedly so. Still got a decent chunk of money sitting there to try and improve our squad in January if we need to. The obvious area, I'm still looking for a goalkeeper, but just you have to think about that, because I have to make a call on Santos soon because his contract is expiring at the end of the season. Oh, not again. 1 to 3 days. Okay, we'll take that. I'm getting sick of right wing injuries this year. Because hopefully when we do get back, we'll be able to go Mavambo on the bench and Garcia out right. We'll probably actually keep Molina there and Vidic where Roberto is. Although Molina is actually out for a couple of weeks, so never mind. Because it's important that we have those players coming back at right wing now. But what, Villarreal, Celta Vigo, and then what, Real Oviedo? Who are my team in real life, but we've got to be thumping them in FM if we're top and they're bottom and we're at home. We've got to make them look second grade, unfortunately. But 5 clear of Real Madrid, so that draw that they've had there is handy. Thankfully, staying unbeaten is actually paying off here. Another thing too, our fixture list is actually worse off the back of the break this year because we've got the Super Copa thing here in Spain, which involves a semi-final. Because heaven forbid the team that won the LaLiga last year gets for a semi-final automatically. Yep, Kim, awesome. Hopefully ups his form when he gets back here. He's a little bit ropey. 2-2 draw there with the Netherlands. Euro qualifying. At least for the Spanish team, not for Kim. Pretty sure he's playing for South Korea, not France, in this universe. Right, international roundup. Oh, 2-0 loss. I'd be fair, so that's the wrong way around sometimes, so I'm not too sure how much I trust that. Gigamian, yep, always happy with him. He goes well, although his recent form's rubbish as well. It's definitely not a World Cup year because we just had that sort of stuff going on, so the past window it felt like, so these players don't need to worry about internationals too much. Trying to think of why they might be distracted sometimes and playing a bit more poorly, but outside of the Champions League maybe being a bit more big game nervy than the Europa League, I'm not really too sure why. What it would be. It's throwing our guys off a little bit compared to last season. But what, his next 4 games, 3 of them at home, so we're going to get a really good idea if this home, well, no, it's not quite a curse, it's 3 games, but if the draw life going to continue at home here. Wouldn't hate a draw against a team like Lille, but some of the others I'd be a bit more annoyed. Who we're playing in the likes of the in LaLiga anyway. Right, coaching advice. He needs a rest. We'll just give him 3 days. Could be the captaincy as well, actually. Maybe that stuffed things up a bit. Maybe I put it on Kim a bit too early. Rico Lewis a bit average in this, okay. There's Villarreal, our 9th in LaLiga. I'll just also check their squad. Probably is a good idea here, just to make sure no one's too bad off, are they? Just Guillaume, who we're giving a bit of a rest to at the moment. But Bartle was the other one going to that break that was a little bit tired, injured. Oh, why did you play him? Literally just got a warning he was knackered. Freaking Armenia. Right. Store that in my brain next time there's an international break. I'll mud Armenia by giving them a minute restriction for injuring one of my players. I'll be petty like that. Because he was asking for rest and you've played him anyway. And that's not my fault. It's your fault, Armenia. So first team. Give Vasev a little rest when he comes back here. Mavambo's back. Lovely. Yeah, it's great. Hopefully the injury's not too bad, but we've got Abubakar is actually in decent touch, so wouldn't be the worst thing. Give him some game time here. At least in the Villarreal game. Oh, we have had a change, haven't we? Okay. Let me just... Yeah, we want to do recovery there. So our players don't check themselves before they wreck themselves. Right, there we go. Yeah. Chuck a set piece in there. Okay. And are we out of the break now? No? Okay. Simway is back as well, so definitely have a stronger bench for this little stint, at least hopefully, as long as I don't get re-injured straight away. But Simways is a very handy player to have back. Luzolo, oh no. For goodness sake. Well, Copa del Rey, you'll get heaps of game time if you just wait, bro. Whatever. Oh crap! I was hoping I'd. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, I was hoping I'd be able. I mean, it's worth quite a bit. That's not gone well. You're literally signed you to be a squad player. How can you be moaning about bet when you're in the squad each game? Right. Let's try and move on from that. Gigamyan, let's get you into rehab. And you two there can get a little bit of a break. How about that? Because you're a little bit knackered looking. Everyone else, though, ain't too bad. Bartle's okay. Good. Right. And what we want to do is get Simoyes in there for Tricani, who is going to go back to the under-19s and hopefully get removed from the squad. Right. But relatively strong favourites for this one. Not that we've really made the most of that of late. We've been scraping by. How's he injured already? One day. Oh. Game's taking the piss at this point, isn't it? Physio, so he's now gone for this next little stint. Might need to sign a CM because he's just not reliable enough, and he's on the older side now. I should have sold him when I had the chance, shouldn't I? Oh, that's annoying because just did that. Right, under 19s. Where's the bloke that we just sent down here? There he is. Up you come again. Sorry for the confusion. Simwes is a freaking idiot, as it turns out. He loves to injure himself. Tricani, there you are. Okay. Yeah. Just talked about how we were so much better off on the bench, and he's gone and done that. And they want the Nielsen at right back, which is interesting. We'll see what I'm feeling with that one. Roberto now, jeepers. What is going on? We're giving these guys rest, and Roberto's not like an international player, so Guillem on the bench, and that means we've got a lot of injuries at the moment. Right, he's still injured? No, he's just tired. Okay. I'll give a Boubacar a start, but we can always do the Nielsen at right, Molina out left, but that's... How am I supposed to know he needs a... I mean, I tried to give him a rest, but then the silly Albanian team freaking played him in an international game. Okay, we bypass the press against these guys. We'll just stick to what usually works. Well, I say what usually works. This might be a case where I should listen to the ass man, but let's just keep it simple, stupid, hopefully, for our players at the moment who are prone to do stupid things. So Valencia are looking for a new manager. We won't be interested in that. Especially while we're in a good spot in the Champions League. Right. Any interesting results there? Not overly. Under 19s. Yeah, you can get a game there, Tricani. Right, so yeah, well, Gigamian only a bench option here, really, just to make sure he's not too tired for Lille in the Champions League. But we'll get a prediction going if you want to try and earn some channel points. So we are at home this time against Villarreal. We'll find them on the thing. There they are. Right. Can we do something good at home? Because it's been a long time. In LaLiga especially, since we've picked up a home win. It's been like a month. It's costing me my Manager of the Month awards that I just made all my own last year. So come on, guys, think about my awards. And you guys are getting all the Team of the Week stuff. What am I getting? Nothing. So just, you know, give me something to work with here. Let's get a saving, and we'll crack into this game. No, what is my... Oh, geez, yeah, I need to sort that out. It's probably going to go beep at me soon. All right. Here we go. Right. Sorry, just diabetic stuff. Okay. So Barca are still a point behind us, having played an extra game. Yeah. They beat Athletic Bilbao, who are fourth. I'm surprised Bilbao are fourth because they were really not much chop against both us and Barca now. But hopefully it's do what we need to do. Right, he's short of fitness, Garcia. I imagine Mavambo's even worse though, so neither of them are great. But I feel like Garcia's been injured for he's been back from injury for longer. And Abubakar at right back because Gigamyan's a bit tired. Bench is what it is because we've got no one else to sit there. So let's see how we get on here. That right-hand side could be a touch of a concern with the fitness of both those guys, but hopefully we'll get by okay. Against this Villarreal team, Espria, Akamak, got a couple of handy players. But let's hopefully show why the praise is justified, even though I still don't think we're going as well as we can. Yeah, hard work. We love scoring the first goal, and he's good. I think. It's hard to pay attention to other teams' highlights in this year's game because you're sitting there for 10 minutes if you try and watch that. But it's the right winger, so I've got a couple of good wingers here. I have Villarreal. Trying to get their way into Europe for next season are the Yellow Submarine, who have bobbed up here in Betis. Let's see if we can send them away. Put them under fire. And here we go. They get things underway here. Hulmund. Hoxas, Massa, Pablo, nothing doing from the opening highlight. Real Madrid have or are beating Granada 1-0. So let's pick up some points here, although it doesn't, they're quite a few points behind us now, but have that game in hand. So a draw does allow them to get back to a situation where they can level up at the top of that game in hand whenever they're going to play that. Had that week off when no one else did before the first Champions League game, because of course they did. Garcia, that's a good save there from Junior. Luis Junior. Garcia, the captain, nearly opening the scoring for us. Right, not a bad start this time around. We'll encourage. And we've got the ball. It's going to be interesting to see how we get on here with our usual captain out there and set piece taker as well. Or at least the one that's supposed to be. We're opting not to play him really because Mavambo is just a pacey boy. And let's be honest, they're hard to resist. I think Garcia was off there. No, just puts that one over. But he's taking all the shots at the moment. Good save on one. That one just off target. But at the moment, looking the more threatening of the teams, so that's good. The Yellow Submarine have not been up to a lot so far. So hopefully let's get a few more shots on target soon. Santos on the ball. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully we can actually build something from this. Pump deep. Okay, they're going to get that way too easily, unfortunately. Oh, that pass looked a bit undercooked, and Garcia's working well. He's probably been our best player in this half so far. Vasiev, though, will get the big chance. And puts it well wide. Wasn't really close, that one. Best chance by far, though. We'll keep encouraging. Oh, do not concede now, guys. Right, why have we hit it there, Abubakar? Oh, okay, he's cleared it properly this time. Right, get away with that one, which is good because they hadn't done a lot before then. Okay, feels like a 0-0 game at halftime, doesn't it? Definitely playing better than they are. Just no end product, which is getting very frustrating. Yeah, Garcia, Merck's having a good game, so that's nice. Don't think anyone's going to be too tired out there. No, they'll just keep going, I think. Address the team. Yeah, you're actually doing quite well, guys. Let's you know, Just kick on a little bit more here, please. In the second half. Make the most of home advantage in a LaLiga game, because honestly, I'm not sure what reverse world we're living in. I know I'm in the southern hemisphere and you guys are in the north, but like, home advantage should be a thing, not away advantage. So let's, you know, try and sort that out, please. Thankfully, we kept that ball because that was looking like a real good counter-attacking chance if we didn't sort that out. Oh, I thought there was going to be... I think he's off. I thought they were going to bring Lenovo down there. I think he's off. Yeah, of course he is. We finally scored a goal. Okay. Bummer. That would have been a really good way to start. Love the run from Lenovo here. I thought that he was about to have a nibble there, I thought. But he's well off. So let's skip that. Just do that, but when he's onside, please, guys. So a couple of chances now, Vasiev, just not quite taken them. For different reasons. Right, Malero. Oh, Jesus, that looked like a chance for us to win the ball. We do, though. Kim does some good work. Yep, okay. We're going to get out of here, are we? Yes, for the moment. Aguilera. No. Oh, yes, we are. That's lucky. Rodriguez has given that to Ondo. Right, Vasiev. Oh, mate, I've got to pull you. I've got to pull you. You're just not on it today, are you? RPM. Anyone else going a bit fairly on? Oh, Ondo, but no Simoes. So, but there's too many chances of Vasiev. He needs to score the goals when he's getting that many chances. It's only 1 XG, so we're not playing awesomely, but we're well on top. Aguilera is knackered, so let's get him off here for Gomez. What else could we do here, really? Not, I mean... Unless we go to balanced instead of playing over the press, but... Alright, Garcia's now cooked. Mavambo, pace-wise, could make a difference here. That's our last stoppage, so we'll try Gigamyan. No, he's tired, but we'll try him. And we've got one more sub, but let's get the pace out wide. Molina, get some fresh legs in these wide positions. Hey, guys, no, do not affect this up for me again. Alright, we'll go balanced, but they are. Be more expressive. Come on. It's the wrong screen. Let's be balanced instead of bypassing. Encourage. For goodness sake, guys. How have we become so bad at home? I do not understand this at all. It is mental. You can beat Barcelona at the new camp. You can't beat shit teams like Villarreal. Are you joking me? So Real Madrid are back to a spot where they can go level with us. I love this game at the moment. It's not crap at all, is it, this year? You're not happy, guys. 4 in a row at home. We're not going well, Taylor. Stop talking shit. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, of course he was. Oh. Yes, I know he's... Well, sorry, Vahan, but that's Armenia's fault, not mine. Rest due for... what, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? Right. No, I hate our LaLiga form right now. Like, what's that? 5 draws in 15 games, or 14 games, I think. Right, we need to do some more resting. Just can't fix it because we're not losing either. It's just it's annoying. I can't have a go at them because we don't lose. If I have a team meeting, they're going to think I'm nuts. But we're invincible, boss. Yeah, but you're not. You should be like 9 points clear instead of 0. And it's all because of our home form, which is the complete opposite way around of how this should be. Right, Lille up next. There's too many home games. Give me more away games. I'm sick of the home games. I hate playing at home. It's a... Every time we get a chance to get clear of Real Madrid, we are just blowing it this season. The mentality cats, not the mentality monsters. Right, and they're top of LaLiga, League on McDonald's. Sorry, not LaLiga. That's us. So, yeah, sure. Now, hopefully, so for this next game, we'll try and do that. Continue. Hopefully, this is going to be a tricky one, actually. Lille are quite decent, so we'll see how this goes. We are in second. Ondo. Okay, it's not too bad, actually. At least you've injured a backup. So, you know what? I can cop that. And you're not too bad either. So you guys need to take a concrete pill. Right. Lille up next year. They're going to be a little bit tricky here. So we're still in second. Eintracht Frankfurt, the only team with a perfect record in the Champions League. But we've at least got ourselves into a place where we can hopefully make sure we're going to skip around. Lille also have Seefeld, who was here last season. You're not good enough, sorry, and you are okay. Dan, great name to remember, not good football player. Oh, itchy nose. Oh. Right. I presume it's not the same Louis Jr. we had back at Manjung at some stage, because if so, that's mental. Playing there for Villarreal. Let me just check. Yeah, no, different. Okay. Good, that would have absolutely thrown me off if the goalkeeper from the second division team I used to manage in Malaysia was keeping a clean sheet against us. Right, let's get a prediction going for this one at home. So, geez, I'll tell you what, a draw looks like a great result here. Although we did beat Chelsea in amongst all this at home, so you never know. But we are so hard to catch at the moment what we're actually doing in these home games. Well, at least we kept a clean sheet that time. It's so hard to know what we should be doing here. Yeah, Lazzolo, all you guys get some game time, so you stop complaining. Let's hopefully get a result here and then back up in LaLiga. For goodness sake, try and actually back it up in LaLiga. Oh, that's been rearranged. Why? Okay, sort that out later. And let's get a save. And okay, Lille in the Champions League. Okay, so what are we looking like here fitness-wise? So Gigamyan is available, so let's get him in there for a Boubacar. Let's check these guys out in their last couple of games. 6.74 for Nielsen. What about Molina? Hasn't played for a little while, but we'll try and keep Nielsen in there. And these guys are still well short of fitness, especially because they've just got injuries. So, yeah, Samoyas, you can get back onto rehab, please. We need you back. And so, Roberto, I'm going to have to click on you, aren't I? Because this game's just weird sometimes. All right, come on. Let's get a result against Lille. Then maybe we can start thinking about maybe doing a bit more risky in the Champions League if we're going to be guaranteed in the knockouts and actually focus more on the Liga where we clearly need to pick up the points more. Yeah, ignore the praise because you shouldn't be getting it. You've not won a game at home in a month and a half. I don't know why they're telling you you're so good, the media. Both teams, Gary, some good form. Hopefully we're up for the challenge. Real battle. And I think he's a good player. Right. Let's go, guys. It's about time we did some good stuff at home. They're playing free at the back. Oh, I love that. With 2 DMs, that is a very gung-ho formation from Lille here. The weekend fade into the Champions League anthem. Did I do a prediction for this? Yes, I did. Okay. But here we go. So here we go, Champions League time. Let's go, Betis. It's Champions League. We're probably bound to thump them here and then draw our next home LaLiga game because that just seems to be how we roll at the moment. We roll hard in the Champions League and then LaLiga, it's like a jelly roll at home. Soft and frickin' no substance. At least our invincible season last year was like it was a really good invincible season. This year it just feels like it's a bit shite. We're playing well so far in this game, so that's good. But if I kind of expect us to, given the formation they're rocking with it. They've got Shaun in there. It's a handy little team actually. But they are really. What are they doing out of position out of curiosity? Okay. Very interesting. So it's that formation is all over the place. I've got attacking midfielders going wide, out of position. It's really odd. Right, Aguilera is not playing that. We should focus on us here. Aguilera is having a bit of a stinker first half. So at the moment, he's the guy coming off at the half, and can't judge too much what's happened there. We were on the front foot, but nothing doing. We get Gomez out there. Ondo's not having his best game, but again, I just don't really trust our midfield backups at the moment. So let's just do that. Address the team. Yeah, you're actually doing well again, but we need to score goals. So that's kind of our issue right now, guys, somehow. Because you've been really good at scoring goals for most of the save, and now you can't do it at home. You find a way, for whatever reason, when people cheer us, you get worried. I don't get it. Everything's backwards in this universe, and I don't know why. Right, Lille on the ball, because yeah. At this point, I kind of hope we do lose a home game. Now I can actually have a freaking team meeting and have a crack at them. They've got Van der Voort in goal, which is he can be really. I mean, I don't rate Van der Voort at all based on previous FMs. Whoa, Lorray, what were you doing there? Was that you? Was it that? Yeah, it was Lorray. Bro, thank you, Santos, for the save. Right, we'll skip that. We've got closest anyone's come to scoring, and it's down the wrong end. Right, who's having a stinker out there? It is Ondo Vasev again. It's RPM, and I guess we get Calvo on. Yeah, we'll try Calvo as the channel mid in this situation, but come on, guys. Right, here we go. Chance, Nielsen, interception. On the counter to Gomez. We don't really look to counter here, but we're going to have to in this situation. Gigamyan, come on. Find someone in the box. In the box. And no, do not shoot from outside the box after all. What part of work the ball into the box do you retards not understand, guys? I'm like, seriously. I lay out perfectly clear instructions, and you just ignore them. And you wonder why we're not winning games. Good grief, let's try this. It's the only thing I can think of. Let's just try this. We are battering them. But 0.8 XG. It's gone up to 0.9. Maybe that's just what we need to do. Oh, Merck's naked. Okay, let's do a change there, I suppose, even though it's going to be a really rough midfield we put out now. And screw it, let's try higher tempo, because that's what the arse man suggested. .48 XG, you've got to be joking, guys. We're at home. Why can't we win at home? It makes no sense. It's been like a month and a half. Oh, okay, we're putting pressure on them at least. Win that, Calvo. Right. Don't tell me the arse man's actually going to help out here. Oh, come on, Van der Voort isn't that good. He was trash for me when I had him in a different save. On FM24, but still. 1.97. Go attacking, guys. Jeepers. Tamam, what? You've hit 27 shots to their 4. Oh. I mean, at least Lille is a team that you can respect to draw against, but I am so sick of draws at home. 6 in a row. I need to have a team meeting. This is getting ridiculous. It's actually getting mental now. Have we dropped to 7th with that? You've got to be kidding. Okay, that's even worse. Yeah, well, bro. Good. Where's the other fraud who plays up front? Basel, just, you've got a month-long break coming up. Just stop crying. Win games, then you can have a cry. Right, let's try the higher tempo from the start next game. And Vasev, what's your recent performances been like? See, it says you've not been bad. which is annoying because what's your stats? 5 and 13. I suppose it's not awful. What about the actual season itself? 7 and 18. Yeah, I suppose. Right. Can't get out of this, can I? I don't like any of these. It's not how I actually feel, but I've got to try and do something because it's literally, so it has been a month and a half since we won at home, but in the league it's been 2 months and longer. So let's sort that out, guys. So let's hope the higher tempo pays off here. We'll get a bit of a rest on these guys. Celta Vigo, 13th away though. So tell you what, banker. We love playing away from home. Goodness me. Okay, so we have actually got a game moved for some reason against Real Oviedo. Oh, awesome. That's, yeah. I'm sure that's going to get filled out at some stage, but if not, cool bananas. So what does that mean? 1, 2, 4 games left. Right. 1 hour to get through 4 games before the break. Let's try and get that going. Let's chuck some stuff in here just to make it look this weird. Can I? Oh, we can just do it. What are we playing here? Control position. That. Yeah, that. And then I can just do this. Right, there we go. That's what I want to do. And yes, recovery. Go in there. Yep, cool. Sorry, that's not what I actually wanted to put in. Either way. Team bonding. And match review, so you guys can learn. You should be learning from all these mistakes you're making, not oh, what's that backup? And then here we'll do another week of how about vertical tiki-taka, because I don't know. Let's probably get away with something like that against a team like Real Oviedo. So let's sort this out. And for the love of all that's good and holy, let's start scoring goals. In fact, one thing we could sneak in around here. Chance creation. Get a recovery in, I suppose, for that one. Chance conversion. Right. Continue. Right, let's go for a quick wee break and we'll be back and hopefully start winning some freaking games. Just give me a sec, people. Actually, hold on. We'll wait till we get a wee. Right, now we'll have a break. All right, let's get back into it. Okay. So it's to throw a TV through a window just to calm down. Joking. Right. Oh, jeez, we're losing to a limp. Bro. You've got to. That's the filth. That's one of the filthiest defense things I've ever seen in the Youth League. Okay. Right, so Celta Vigo are very up and down. I can't get over that the home form. It's too stupid. Come on, FM. And of course, it's got what Atletico Madrid to try and change it against, and then Real of yeah. So yeah, I mean, they've got 2 more home games before the break, so that's not really the issue. But we'll try go. Oh, do we stick with what here? We'll try the higher tempo. If we lose, we lose at this point. But I just don't want to keep drawing. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely mental scenes. Right, so we are on the road this time at Celta Vigo. There they are. So prediction is now live if you want to try and earn some points. Unpredictable outcome. Please involve a team that's trying to catch us up. I've got to scroll down too far. I can't even see what's happening with the top end of the LaLiga in the background, so it's annoying. Right. We're on game day, 1st of December. So a bunch of awards, we're not winning them, which is dropping too many points. To be fair, that was the first Champions League home draw. But holy, I'm sick of draws right now. 6 straight home games. Draws. And for the most part, games have absolutely dominated too. So we'll try the higher tempo and let's freaking hope that does something, because I've got no idea. Otherwise, we're not losing. It's an annoyingly weird situation. Right, there's a bunch of this sort of stuff. We do still sit above where we're supposed to in the league, so outperforming where people think we should be. Real Madrid have stuffed things up. Okay, what happened to them? Woo, Sevilla. Right, so we are getting... We could be so clear this season, if not for the 5 home draws in a row in that competition. That's 10 freaking points, guys. We could be on 40-something. We could be so clear right now. Well, there was a Levante game, which probably we were a little bit... A draw is probably a fair result from that based on stats, but the rest... we should be... Yeah, we should be on 40 points. We should be 10 clear of Barca. What a situation that'd be. 11 clear of Real. Only 14 games into the season. But anyway, let's try and get the job done here on the road. It hasn't been an issue on the road, to be fair, lately. Mavumbo is still a little bit short of fitness, as is Gomez. We'll stick with the same team. Oh, is he? Simoes is back. Right, let's get you on the bench for Tricani. Let's send you down to the under-19s, please. Actually go down there. Okay, that's a handy option if one of Ondo or Merck are not working. And higher tempo, let's hopefully batter someone and just get a bit of confidence back into these boys. I tried to tell them they're doing really well, but it was an absolute lie. They should be doing so much better with the teams we're dropping points against. Favourites for a reason. Show them why. I want a statement performance today. I am sick of draws. Yeah, we're going to try and take the game to them. It's all about the players on the field. I don't think the record against the manager matters at the moment. Away run, I really wish I knew, mate. The fact we're trying something different away from home, given our away form's a little bit wild, but let's see how it goes. This could backfire spectacularly, or kick us into overdrive. I don't think there's going to be an in between. Foot on the accelerator from the get-go. Let's see how we get on. Not great based on what Ondo's just on. Okay, thankfully Nelson saved that. Already got nerves about this one. As Santos starts to go on an adventure. Goodness me. Okay, good pass. Leray. Okay, this might be a highlight of some substance because we've had to see a fair bit of it. Aguilera. Back to Leray. Off he goes. Adventure time for our Italian John Annalisa. Pings it out to Aguilera. Bit more urgency about us in this little highlight. Oh, we've done a goal! Yes, footballing things inside a minute. This is the kind of football I like. Enough of this boring, freaking low tempo stuff. Let's go. Balls to the wall. Great balls of fire. Good old Christina. Or Christian Aguilera. Should have queued up Genie in a bottle. But 1-0 inside a minute. Leray with the lovely ball out there too to get us going. He picks up an assist. 1-0 early. Of course it's on the road. We love an away game. Love an away trip. Good old bus trip. Get on the booze on the way home. We love that sort of stuff here. Home games. Bin them off. We'll play every game away from home. Betis Stadium. Absolute turd. We want to play in the opponent's backyard every single time. These players, they have no families that they want to spend time with. They just want to be on the piss, on the road, 24/7. They want to be sleeping around. They want to be man-hoeing it up everywhere. These guys are just filthy individuals. All about the football and the booze. It's the only thing I can think of, because how do they just find ways to not win home games is beyond me. Still getting the issue here of not quite putting the foot down maybe as much as I hope we would. But we're actually in front, so it's just it's better at the moment. Standard tempo is probably a nice in between, but let's see. We've gone from low to high. We've got a goal inside a minute. Not done much since. Oh, Merck, surely. Oh, surely it's a goal. And it is. Not even a check. Dimitar Vasev, 2-0. Right. So, I do not understand this team at the moment. But either way. Merck gets it in the box, just shuffles on to Vasev, who literally, that was easier than a penalty kick. He had that little defence on him from way closer to the goal. 2-0, lovely. Finally got a cushion goal against the team. It's been months, it feels like, since we had a 2-goal lead. And that is not your invitation to now concede straight away, guys. There we go. Nice Nielsen. Marked him well in the end. Oh, Vasev. Right, let's make it free. Come on. Ah, okay. Yep. Fair. You know what? I'm okay with that because they closed it down on one side. But 2-0, that is our best half in quite a while. And for the moment, 5 points clear on top of LaLiga. Could be so much better. Like, we could literally be double figures clear already, if not for our home form. I'll say you can do better, but honestly, of late. I don't believe what I'm saying, but we'll say it. And let's go. Right. Come on, Betis. Let's really put these guys away. Let me take some players off, even though I've actually got a week until our next game, so we don't need to worry about it as much. With the Oviedo game being postponed. Oh, yes, fast save. Right. My ass man actually was talking sense for once. High tempo, not low tempo. But Pablo Garcia, lovely ball that. Vasiev just, he's cooked Marty. And this is the Vasiev I've been expecting. Scoring goals at a semi-decent clip now. So 3-0 early in the second half. This is a good chance for us to get some minutes into some other players. So Guillermin and Bartel were both on a sort of resty thing. So we'll get them off. And Garcia's just picked up a yellow. So Mavambo for him coming back from injury. I've just noticed that Simwes actually wasn't back from injury yet. The game just didn't show that symbol. So great FM26 things. Quite important info that's just not shown. But this is going nicely. Best performance in a long while here for these boys. There was a card there, I think it's for them. But well in control of this, thankfully. Exactly what we should be doing against the bottom half team. Not nil-all drawing. But yeah, that's been a home game issue, not an away game issue, for whatever reason. Oh, Mavambo, that's what we expect from you too. Oh, 4-0, right. We might have fixed it. It was all tempo. Just needed to push the tempo. But Mavambo, off he goes. That 20 agility. Not so much the 17 pace there. That just looked like he was just cruising, honestly. But 4-0. This is what I was hoping. Bit of an explosion. Right, I've got 2 subs, Shaun. Let's get some people off. Merck is actually playing well. We'll save him up while people are out. And Nielsen's having a bit of a stinker. We've got one more stoppage. We'll wait. We'll see if it's Nielsen or Aguilera who comes off as well down that left-hand side. It is Aguilera. Genie in a bottle. Had a good game. Let's get Gomez on for you. Happy days. That is a far nicer game for us. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's more like it, guys. 4-0, battered them. Very efficient with our chances, right. Hopefully that's going to fix it, but the issue was more at home, so we'll see how it goes. But that is a lot better. That's what we got. We warranted for once. Yeah, keeping... no, not that simple. Right. Thank you, though, Henry. So that's a 5-point gap for the moment. Needed that just to keep sanity. I literally took you guys off early, but we'll give you 5 days off, all of you. How about that? That seems very, very fair. But a 4-0 win. Mannix Merck back to his best for the first time in quite a while. And the rest of you guys, you've got a week off, so let's make the most of it before Atletico Madrid. That's much more like it. Way better performance there. So this is one of our very few home games we've got left before the break. That's well in that result. Much more like what we should be doing here with this Betis team. Because that was so frustrating. Watch us now draw this. If Atletico Madrid are a decent team, to be fair, so it's one of those awkward ones. But if we can beat them, then we might be in for some fun. Again, hopefully. As our unbeaten run reaches 20, but it feels like one of the most average unbeaten runs of all time. But there are Atletico Madrid, kind of similar to us, honestly. That there's not a lot of wins in there. There's a lot of draws. Difference is that we are top of the table there in like 9th or 10th. Probably now up a bit more because I've got the gift that is Real Betis, Real Oviedo before this. We're not a gift quite yet. We're not Liverpool yet. It's a quick backup too between Liverpool and Zaragoza after this game. All right, I've got a fair bit of scouting coming in here too. Was Real Madrid playing someone? No, not on that match day. So recoveries are all not where they should be. Why do they keep changing where we're playing? It's getting freaking irritating that. Right, just sort that out. Coaching, yeah, you two can get some actual training into you. And a bunch of scouting. So let's just burn through this until a bad player comes up. Hopefully there won't be at this stage. Oh, wait, there was one. 2, get rid of them off the shortlist. Go a few more now. Okay, under 19, so we can get some minutes into a fair few of these guys actually. So let's do that, give them, Manuel can get a proper game. The rest of you guys just 60. You can have a proper 90. Good chance to keep the squad players fresh. Or, sorry, get the minutes ticking over on them. Illness, of course. How bad? 1 to 3 days. Let's treat it club, but not have you train. How about that? Hopefully that's a good way to go about it. Okay, Cesc might be going to Valencia, who are looking for a manager. Down, I think they're in or just outside the relegation zone. either way, not having a great season. All right, Gomez is back from his flu, so that's worked out nicely. Very short one. Good old 24-hour man flu. Must have been enjoying his time around Celta Vigo too much. Under 19's big win, you'd hope so, because we put out some pretty nice teams. Real Sociedad also looking for a new manager, right? And we've got players coming back left, right, centre. Love it. Yeah, that's more like it, right? A bit stuttery. All right, hopefully Simoes this time doesn't get re-injured like the last couple of times. Oh, 100th game at Real Betis, lovely. Also, we should really make sure that some of these guys do recover. Molina, you should be on rehab if you're not. And Gomez, I guess, should be fine. But you two can get 1 day of rest. Playing on a Saturday. Yeah, cool. Right. But there's still, I mean, Real Madrid still have a game in hand, so that's okay. I was just checking the table there. So we're still only 2 clear of Barca. Probably 3 of Real Madrid, if that game in hand they've got. Now, tactically, they want us to do very little different here, so that's okay. And get with just a really good win, let's get the morale up high, please. And get a prediction going if you want us to try and earn some channel points. We are at home, so that's the big caveat to this at the moment. We tend to be worse at home, but hopefully the higher tempo is going to pay off. It just did on the road, so you'd like to think at home we can score a lot of goals as well, but let's see. As we might be about to get a bit of managerial merry-go-round here in LaLiga. All right, game day. Yep, they still want him. They've been talking about that for like a year, and they've never put a bid in. So that's cool of Juventus. Still love the sound of Sev without doing anything. We've already got a save go through. Let's crack in because I want to get up to that, or to get that Real Oviedo game done. We've got 45 minutes for, was it 4 games? Might be a stretch, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go at home. Look, these guys are a handy team. A draw here actually wouldn't be as much as I hate all the draws, this wouldn't be the worst team to be drawing against at home. But let's please. I'm talking about a great home form. I shouldn't have said it's our fans. Like, I don't know what's going on with our home form, but hopefully the higher tempo is going to work. It's been 6 in a row. Draws at home. 5 in La Liga. 1 in the Champions League, which Lille is quite respectable to be fair, but let's make the most of it, especially because Barcelona actually got a quite good goal differential as well. Unlike Real Madrid, they could actually make the most of one of our slip-ups here. So let's do a good one, guys. Come on. Atletico Madrid in the Man City blue, because of course they are cosplaying them. And we're at home, so the green and the white. Bit of a defensive looking 5 at the back. It doesn't really change a lot at all, that formation, compared to what we took on a little while ago. And somehow 0-0 drew against. I think that was Leo, wasn't it? Who were going with the really wacky 5 at the back. Okay. We have been a little bit struggling against Atletico Madrid in the past, so I'm a little bit nervy about this game. So it's a good test for the high tempo. Given our home form of late. Merck, it's a good run. Just can't quite put it on target, but like the intent there. Having a bit of a crack. And stats-wise, we have been on the front foot. Trying to play through their press. We've got a corner, Garcia. Still in the team over Mavambo. So we'll take these set pieces. Ondo heads it down. Garcia gets it back. Ondo, oh, love this. Love this! Garcia, right. First time in 3 games, we've got a goal at home. 1-0. Up the high tempo. We were trying to find Kim. Ondo headed that down. Quite relieved they didn't pull that up because it looked close to being off, but they go in there on Ondo and Pablo can just poke that past colour. And we got a 1-0 lead, bang on 15 minutes. So we will take that, thank you very much. Especially if Real Madrid are losing to Athletic Bilbao. Should have done this sooner, potentially. Right, Bartel with a yellow. He really doesn't like playing at the moment, so Hebia will get some game time in the second half. Bit of a dangerous spot there for a yellow too, and if we do get hit on transition. So let's hope that's not going to be happening too much more in this half in particular, but we are well on top. Love a cushion goal for this dominance at the moment. Right, we're going to win that nice from Bartel. Ondo, Lenilson. Aguilera, nice switch out to Gigamian. If he can play the pass there for Garcia, which he does. Just didn't quite maybe have the forward momentum there. Oh, Gigamian's cooked. Barrios. Gigamian off the post, and they've somehow cleared it away. That should have been 2. That should have been 2. Oh, well. So, I like the look of what we're doing now, though. There's a bit more urgency, which I appreciate. Oh, that was nice. Ondo. Oh, there was some good stuff in that too, and that shot's just over the bar. For a corner, actually, tipped over the bar. Goodness me, putting a ton of pressure on them here. Should really be 2-0. Even the XG says so. We're still very wasteful with the chances. Let's not do anything dumb here, guys. Let's just please game. Waste of time. Pre-halftime highlight. There we go. Unless we really do go urgently here. No, what was that, bro? Gigamian. Blow it, ref. Blow it, referee. Blow it, referee. Blow it. Blow it, blow it, blow it. Right, cool. Get away with it. Right. 1-0. Should be 2 or 3. We're playing that well. Let's get Bartel off on a yellow for Hebier. And otherwise, I think we're pretty happy with that. Lenilson and Aguilera, that left-hand side's not awesome. But stats-wise, don't want to change too much. Doing well. Let's just have a little go at you about your finishing, Basif, because you are the striker. I feel like we should have more goals. But let's just get one more. Give us some breathing room. In case we do something dumb. Real Madrid are winning now too, so that's annoying. Coming at us a bit more in this half, it feels like, but we're still well and truly, stats-wise, on the front foot. 6.5 for the Nielsen. So he's not gone up a lot, but his fitness is pretty good. So I don't really want to make a sub unless I desperately have to in a game like this. But Vasev on a 6.5 and a bit tired. That's more concerning. We had a check to RPM recently. Let's try and sort him out. We might actually do that left back sub. I hope I don't regret this. But let's try and sort that out. There's a card in there somewhere. And another one. That one was for Aguilera, so we'll get him off for Gomez. Still only 1-0. This really feels like a game where we could start to bottle things, but hopefully not. Let's go more disciplined. A little bit of time wasting. I won't lower the tempo yet. That'll be a last 5-minute thing. And now Pablo. Let's get Mabamba on for you. Any stoppage? There we are. Right. We will just tone it down a touch now, while we try and hold on here. Hopefully not an excuse for our players to do really dumb stuff in this little period. 2 minutes away. Are we finally going to win a home game? Yes, we are. Come on. That was much needed. Okay. We've won a home game, and Barca are drawing or have drawn. If so, that's a really big result. But a win at home, thank goodness, should have been by a lot more. Still not our best, but we get the result. That's the main thing. Because, geez, 6 home games without a win was mental. So thankfully that monkey's off the back now. Especially as a team that have been quite tricky to beat. So, yeah, that's... Well, okay, so Barca and Espanyol haven't even played yet, so that 0 was fake news. But 6 clear of Real Madrid, albeit they've got a game in hand. We'll see how Barca get on. You'd imagine they'll win their game. Yep, cool, that's all right. Now, vintage display, lovely. So, now let's rest some guys, because we've got Champions League coming up against Liverpool. So that's going to be interesting. Away at Anfield. It's a really quick backup, this tour. Saturday to a Tuesday. And Barca do win, so all the big ones. Now that we're starting to find some form, so are all the rest of the teams, annoyingly. That little period where we were drawing lots of games, they were dropping points like crazy, and now we've hopefully sorted things out with a higher tempo. A couple of green dots in a row. They're going to get their act into gear as well. But a win here would be quite nice, just to it would get us in a great spot before our 2 games off the back of the little break, because we're actually currently outside the top 8 with that draw at home against Lille, who are 24th. That was not a good result. But obviously on the road, if we're going to lose a game this season, high chances are this might be the first one outside the Super Cup against Napoli. So it's a couple of horrible little backups we've got here. We've got 3 games in 6 days. Okay, they've got a world-class striker apparently in Callum Williams of Liverpool. But on the road at Anfield, I mean, our away form of late's been better than our home form, but this could be a time for this to not be the case. Yeah. Okay, yeah, cool. They're still mucking around with the staff numbers. Cool, do that, and that will be fine. We've got Numancia in the Copa del Rey when that gets underway as well. Yeah, a bunch of scouting just to slow us right down, okay. We'll get rid of you because you're not very good. Right, technically. Yes, probably is one where we bypass the press. That makes a lot of sense. Otherwise, though, pretty happy. Let's crack into it. So, get a prediction going. On the road this time. So, Liverpool away. They are, for those wondering. So, I haven't actually checked them yet. Apart from being just above us in the Champions League. Top of the Prem with Didier Deschamps in charge. So, interesting. And they're doing it quite comfy as well. So, the English version of us, maybe. But yeah, they're going well. With just the one loss this season against Spurs. Spurs in second. What is this sorcery? Either way, right. I mean, if you're losing to Spurs, no, you can't be that good. Come on. And that is good. Now, where's this Copa del Rey? 5th of January. To be fair, the gap's not much now anyway. It's like 2 weeks. So, supposed to finish at 5:30. We might just leave it that way, but I'm hopeful we get to that Real Oviedo game and get through it. But let's crack into this one. So, the higher tempo, we'll stick with it. That team looks pretty good. Now, Mavumbo, I think I'm going to stick with Garcia for the moment. Especially being our set piece taker. Yeah, it was cracking this one, I think. That same team that's done a good job in those last couple that we've played against Celta Vigo and Atletico Madrid. This is obviously a lot tougher. It starts to cloud over, but oh well. So Williams a good player. Obviously, Rio is really good at this point of a save. Can you imagine that Van de Ven should be, Bradley and Kirkies probably should be. This will be a very good team. Probably one of the better ones we've taken on so far, alongside obviously Angers, Napoli that won the UCL last season. So let's see how we get on as we talk to Aaron. And let's hopefully get something from this. As it rains at Anfield, be fair, it rains everywhere in FM26, so we won't judge Anfield too much for that. But here we go. Liverpool away in the Champions League. Get a result here. If we can get 3 points here, we're looking good to go in that straight through in the round of 16. We'd really like to avoid extra footy. Liverpool's jersey looks amazing, and ours looks like it's come off Temu. Just gets shown up even more against these licensed teams. But in a European night at Anfield, can we handle it? Let's find out. We've got the ball from the kickoff. Manic Smirk. What a signing he's been for 20 mil. That's a horrific pass to Kirkies. Okay, Eintracht Frankfurt at Celtic. They look quite good in this save, Eintracht Frankfurt. Only team to knock Bayern off, and they're currently the only perfect team in, Europe. Santos thankfully takes that, has pumped that clear very early. Could have waited a bit longer so we could actually get some players up there, but anyway. Santos. Yeah, mate, you should. Yeah, I didn't need you to go that high tempo. And Avia makes it 1-0 Liverpool. I mean, don't know what Nielsen's done there. Just forgot his man. So 1-0 Liverpool. Yeah, I'm not sure. This might be one where we lose, and we kind of deserve to, honestly, with a team like Liverpool. But anyway, on the road. A loss here wouldn't be disastrous as long as we sort it out off the back of the little break in this comp, but certainly would put us on the back foot to try and go for on the top 8. That Lille result was a real stinker, unfortunately, when we betted them but didn't score. The 0-all. With our 28 shots to their 4 or whatever it was. We'll demand more. Garcia's a little... Yeah, we'll get him off, actually. Don't want to risk it with him. Let's get Mavambo out there. Early sub, but I think it's a smart option while he's not quite right. Once eventually Liverpool eventually put the ball out of play. Stats-wise, only going okay. This could be a game where that change at the half might not be a bad idea to maybe stop bypassing the press and just go. Oh, jeez. Why is Santos doing that so quickly? It's actually irritating now. We don't need to be that eager, mate. Okay, we blocked that one. But going from bypassing the press to balanced, this might be the sort of game where that pays off, maybe. Oh, geez, that would have been nice to win that one. If we go 2-0 down before the break, we're in a bit of bother here. Okay, well, we're going to get the ball back, at least for a little while. Aguilera. Vasev, right, here's our chance. Here's the bypass the press. How is that? How have you let Koulibaly, really? I'll have to check his pace at some stage, I reckon. He's a... And this is just a probably waste of time. Definitely a waste of time highlight before half-time. So 1-0 Liverpool. Had the chance there to make it 1-1. But Vasev got shut down. Can I click on Koulibaly? He's actually not... He's decent, isn't he, Kareem? Compared to Vasev, who... I mean, he should still have the pace on him. Right, we'll do a couple of changes here. I want to go to balanced instead of completely bypassing. And also, with the actual players out there, Kim's having a stinker. So, we'll go Luzolo, just because he's been moaning of late. Nielsen's having a right stinker with the goal that he was kind of at fault for. And we'll go RPM as well. So that is 4 subs for the guys not performing out there. So let's do that. Address the team. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's fire up a bit more. Up the Betis. Aguilera a bit tired, as is Gigamian, so we're going to have to look at that for maybe our last sub in this one, but we'll try this, well, try the balanced way of going and see how this goes. It worked against Chelsea, so I'm sort of hopeful it does the job against Liverpool as well, maybe, but it's more hopeful than anything. Not seeing a lot of difference stats-wise so far. Will encourage. Right, Gigamian yellow. So I think we go back to what we were doing, because honestly, it's not made a ton of difference. And we'll get Abubakar on it right back with that yellow card. So let's see if we can burgle a draw out of this. Aguilera going down to a red's not going to help. And this would get us... Where would we be? It would be... I can't quite... Oh, 12th. It's not the end of the world, but... Demand more. Come on, guys. Right, they've got a player down. They did. Avia. Stats-wise, it's relatively even. We'll just try lower the tempo. Maybe just a touch here. And see if that might help us out. Trying all sorts here to try and get something out of this. Actually getting more chances all of a sudden, which is a bit wild. Come on, it's Anfield. They love conceding late. But not in this one. Okay, it's a loss. Our first proper one this season. Not disastrous. Just going to need to pick it up when we get back into the Champions League off the back of the break. But Liverpool get the job done. try and be kind on them for that one, but it's a little bit frustrating that. It's a European loss. It's a lot kinder than a LaLiga loss at this stage. Eintracht Frankfurt, yes, they still, I think, are perfect. Yeah, mate, you've got to pick it up. Mate, okay, I might have accidentally put him on the transfer list. Either way. Oopsie. Right. So that's a little bit annoying, but now we've got some nice, kind fixtures before the break. So, Real Zaragoza. We'll see if we can get this and Oviedo in. We're away for this one. Gigamyan out for our next Champions League game. Benfica and Rosenborg both at home, so to be fair, you'd think we'd get results there and hopefully work our way into the top 8. But yeah, still those LaLiga draws are driving me insane. But at the moment on top, Barca's goal differential being the same as ours is a touch concerning. But let's get a prediction going. We are on the road at Real Zaragoza, who we have not played before, so I need to just type this one in. Really strong favourites, as you'd expect us to be. So hopefully give these guys a battering. And 20th, so I've actually gone below Real Oviedo. So that's, yeah, this should be, even on the road, nice one for us. Also, quick warning too, usually start at 3 PM on a Sunday. It might be a touch later tomorrow, just hopefully not, but we'll see how things go going out for lunch, sorting out the parents before we do this South Korean trip. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully back in time to start the stream normal, but might be a touch late. We'll get on, just maybe a slightly later and shorter one, kickoff wise. So a little bit of a warning, but I'll try and get on at 3, but we'll see how things go. New Zealand time, 3 New Zealand time in the afternoon. Okay, oh, yep, that's good if we're starting to beat the Real Madrid youth team. Molina's back. Cool, that's good. We don't actually need you now. Yep, play through the press. And yeah, they expect to win here. Liverpool want to get rid of Ekatike. It's probably better than RPM. The wage was a problem with our salary cap here in Spain, though, I dare say. I might just turn the light on here too. It's actually quite dark now. There we go. That looks a bit nicer, doesn't it? Right. So Real Zaragoza, let's hopefully bounce back from that Liverpool defeat. First one of the Champions League season. Still invincible, or unbeaten. In the LaLiga this season, it was invincible last year, once we actually finished the season. But these next 2 games, if we get through them both now, hopefully we do. We've got, I said, 18 minutes till I need to wrap up, so we'll see. But the bottom 2 teams, as you know, Valencia are below Real Oviedo. Fair play, Oviedo. Okay, that might be slightly trickier than I thought, but hopefully not. But this one, even on the road, hopefully going to be all right. Bayern want Gigamyan. PSG want the Ray. They can probably have Aguilera. Arsenal also want Vasiev. Okay. Oh, okay, don't mind getting rid of Molina. Right, let's get into this match though. Everyone's fit and ready to go. Alright, on the road, Railsar Goffa. You're expecting a win here, guys. Honestly, I know we're on the road, but let's challenge you fellas to do well here. G'day Kelsey from the Vot Balazon. Look, we can adapt to any weather. We've just been in Liverpool, so you know. Merck's playing well, and we can hopefully. Oh, it's snowing. Okay, sorry, I thought it must be raining again because it's FM26. It usually rains everywhere. Here we go. In the snow. Ho, ho, ho. It's Zalago. Oh, orange ball as well. So they are in the white. We are in the black. Well, that was a slightly iffy looking start, but thankfully Santos is here to deal with it for us. Pumps it deep. Oh, Varsiv actually got his head on the end of it. Muppet. Why did he kick it? Why did he put it forward? Oh dear. I tell you, it's a long highlight. Are we going to get another early goal here? Again, someone's early goaling, it feels like here, with how long this is lasting. Nielsen. Aguilera. What can the junior bowl do? Hopefully Physio rubbed him the right way here. No, it's just a free kick. All that for a free kick, is it? Okay, we're going to see the free kick. Right, Laray's taking it for some reason. In there. Oh, how have we not shot that, guys? That's a couple of times Varsev's got the ball early and not, you know, done what strikers are paid to do, which is shoot. Bartle. Oh, long ranger. Oh, it's a goal anyway. Absolute horrific deflection to take that one past Bala, but we take a 1-0 lead early. Lovely. The higher tempo definitely paying off in the Liga. But this was a real spec effort, let's be honest. And I tell you what, that looked pretty deliberate compared to a deflection from their number 6. Or 5, sorry, 5. Barachina. Yeah, I don't think he likes their goalkeeper. Because he's muddled him there. That was a proper pass into the back of his own net, it felt like. But 1-0 early against bottom of the league. Good chance to pad our goal differential here compared to Barca, hopefully. Because it's quite close at the moment. Good stuff, right? Bartle, Ondo, Aguilera, Ondo. On you go. Back for Aguilera. Just gets under it a bit too much. Tight angle as well, so it was going to be a difficult one, that. Someone got a yellow. It was Bartle. He really doesn't want to play at the moment. But anyway. Oh, Merck with a block shot. How is old mate there not got that before they have, but we get it back. So all's well that ends well, hopefully. There's Nielsen up to the Genie bottle. Oh, burns them down the near flank. Merck off the post. I'm surprised Varsev didn't shoot. Liso's done all right there, actually, for them. Very well. Guys. There we go. Gigamyan. Let's not play with the food too much today. Come on. All right, good hit away from Kim. Now Merck, is this a good chance on the counter, or is this just a lot of nothing we're being shown here? As Aguilera goes. Oh, he goes all right. Quick little bit of play between him and Ondo. Oh, Ondo, there we go. 2-0. Midfield's on it today. 2-0, 20 minutes in, that's what we're after. But, oh, Butler's got a wee touch on that one. That one, a proper shot, hasn't been helped out by one of the opposite team. Like the first goal we scored, but this is what we're expecting these next couple of games. There's LaLiga who are going to try and play one over the top. We deal with it. Yes, we do. Good. Ondo. Up to Varsiev, but a hold-up play while Merck comes sort of charging forward. Oh, he's off to here, Merck. Edge of the box. Oh, penalty, Francis. You silly Frenchie. Be disappointed if you're not French with a name like that. But that's a clear pen. Now, who's on this? Garcia, probably? Yeah, I think it's Garcia. Garcia, perfect. 3-0, cruising in this one. Okay, yep, J-Max got the record. But this is a very comfy watch. There's Aguilera, fizzes that one into the mixer. Ondo, oh, that's a hit. 4-0. Ondo gets a double. Holy, that's one of the better goals I've scored for a while. And Garcia picked him out, but given all the space in the world, but picked that one out. Top bins, thank you very much. We're playing how you expect us to against these bad teams now. We're putting big hurtings on them. Although they might have a chance here to grab one back, which would be annoying. Oh, they should have. Santos in no man's land, but Pineda puts it wide. I think it's going to be 4-0 going to the half. Indeed it is. Now we've got a week to the next game, so it's not an issue fitness-wise, really. We'll get Hibbert on for the yellow carded Bartle again. Actually, kind of tempting. Well, I'll give our Pima a run, just to try and play him into some form. So let's try and get him going against the team that are really bad in the second half. That's classic. We've just brought on someone. He's got a yellow card because we brought him on for a player who already had one. So that was awesome work, guys. Murphy's Law. But top v bottom looking very much like that's the case currently, because we are all over these lot. This lot, should say. Lenilson, LaRose, a bit, some slightly average ratings for a couple of tired players near the back, but I think we're just keeping an eye on fitness mainly here while we're in pretty good nick. Touch wood. As Gigam Young gets back on it. Garcia, Merck, there we go. He's going to get himself a goal alongside the assist, and that makes it 5. Lovely stuff. Gigam Young, Garcia, Merck just in that lovely little spot there, sort of in between the lines, if you can call it that close to goal. And 5-0. This is much more like it, lads. Much more comfy watch for me. I'll tell you what, he's done well to keep the ball there. I think that was Garcia. Anyway, Merck's back on it. Garcia, Merck. Got a taste for goal now. Back to Hibbert. He's going to let one rip. Oh, good save from Bala. So let's keep an eye on fitness here for our subs, but we are getting a bit. I think this is going to be last game today. There's not actually that much of a gap now between the Real Oviedo game after that got pushed back and our first game back from the break in the Copa del Rey. So we'll have a couple of hopefully easy kills to get underway tomorrow, and hopefully it won't be too late if I am late on here, but we'll see how it goes. Right, Aguilera is a bit tired, so we can make a sub here for him. Gomez. Now, Simoes, we might bring him on actually for Merck. No disrespect to Merck, but get some fitness in him. Because Simoes really does need it. And last subs either between Garcia or Gigamian. Let's bring on the youngster, Abubakar. At right back, and just as that goes through, he's on for a corner. Has scored from one of these before. Not initially off that. I tell you what, Ondo had a good crack. First up, second time, puts it away, and he's completed a hat-trick. Wenceslao Ondo gets a hat-trick, 6-0 against Real Zaragoza. That would have been a great goal if that came off, but instead takes one touch on the rebound and then Bumfa almost looks like he got that under the goalkeeper. But it is what it is. 6-0. Gets his goal eventually to make it a hat-trick. It's a great performance on your Ondo. So this will definitely keep us top of the Liga. Hopefully really stretch out that goal differential on Barcelona as well. You'd think it would. Real Madrid do beat Espanyol, which is a slight bummer, but that was complete one-way traffic. Yeah, really good. Keep the morale high on these fellas. A little bit of a shame RPM couldn't get involved in a goal, but it is what it is. Still players need rest, but we've got 7 or 8 days to our next game, so that's good. We can hopefully look after them. See what Barcelona do, but Real Madrid will still be 3 behind with the game in hand anyway. We'll praise the guys even more. But yeah, that's going to do it for games today. Sorry guys, I was hoping I'd get one more in, but not quite. But yeah, as I said, the gap's not too long between that Oviedo game now and that Numancia one. To be fair, it's only like a 1 week without a game. So we'll crack in tomorrow. We've got Girona next up in the Liga after Real Oviedo. But we'll give these guys a good rest before they have a bit of a longer one. And you're very good from Ondo. So let's go forward because I want to see Barca are playing on the Sunday. Okay, we'll go forward to the Sunday and just get an updated table for you guys. And while that's going on, if you enjoyed the stream, also make sure to leave a thumbs up on YouTube or give us a follow on Twitch. Helps out greatly. Free to do, so you know. No issues. And let me see if there's people we can go raid over today. Ink was on earlier. Probably, yeah, there's no one. Okay, so we're probably just going to be going straight out today, guys. There's legitimately no options. So, apologies. No one to send you over to, but we'll check what we're doing in terms of, well, what the table's looking like for this next one. Before we come back tomorrow and get stuck into a fair bit of domestic stuff, but actually it will be mostly domestic stuff. We'll get into the transfer window as well. I'm leaning now towards hopefully getting another midfielder, actually, if we can find a way to do it just with how injured Simoes has been. That's kind of felt like an issue. Of course, Lavolo wants to leave. They need to pay big for him, so good luck if they do want to pinch him. So we are still on the Sunday, waiting for results to come through. Bill, how we're doing? Handy. You're a weird old club in the safe. Bash the bad teams, struggling against the really good ones. But we're on the Monday, so we can let's get this wrapped up for today. Barcelona. Ooh, have they dropped points? Beaten by Villarreal. Okay, so for the moment, it's a 5-point gap on top, but Real Madrid do have a game in hand still somehow. I'm guessing it's Cadiz. So are they playing that anytime soon? No. They do play today. So you know what? Maybe we should just continue a bit longer. And see how they go, because then that's going to get us into a nice spot before we come back tomorrow. But yeah, when's international? Oh, it's FCon, right? That's why there's that's going to be a problem. Right, definitely might need to sign an extra midfielder with that in mind. Well, we'll go forward to the end of today, though, actually, now, because I want to see what Real Madrid do with that game in hand. Nothing yet. Okay. Okay, we'll get rid of Pusic off our shortlist. And Magdalena. Real Oviedo are going to be, hopefully, easy dub. Right, let's close now. Real Madrid did win, so they're 3 points behind us, having got that game in hand out the way. Only 1-0 though. So yeah, we've got a 3-point gap. Our goal differential compared to Madrid, very, very good. And with 2 games left before the halfway mark, we are still invincible, at least here in LaLiga. You lost that one to Liverpool, but it is what it is. So thanks for popping today, guys. Probably just wrap up now, because as I said, there's no one to go over and raid. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully around 3, maybe a touch later. I'll do my best though, and we'll pick up with the Real Oviedo game. January transfer window, Copa del Rey, Super Copa. We'll try and get Champions League games against Benfica and Rosenborg, but that might be a bit of a stretch. But anyway, hopefully keep a good run going, although Barcelona in the Super Copa could be quite interesting. But cheers for hanging out today, guys. Keep on keeping on. I'll catch you tomorrow. Touch wood. And yeah, stay safe. Catch you guys then.